Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, everybody, and it is time for my unboxing and review of the Shout Factory exclusive 4K edition of Deer Hunter. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome to the unboxing portion of this video, and as you can see we have the Shout Factory exclusive edition of Deer Hunter from Shout Select. We have the title up here at the top, the Deer Hunter. We have 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray at the top. We have the casting list collector's edition right there, the HDR sticker. Now the interesting thing about this is I believe this is the first official 4K release of Deer Hunter, so that is cool. The artwork on this immediately sold me on this edition because this is just fantastic artwork on the color. It kind of looks kind of watercolor, and yeah, it's just fantastic artwork. I love it. You got Meryl Streep, you got Christopher Walken, Robert De Niro. Awesome artwork on that cover. Let's go ahead and flip it to the spine. This is a great spine, all in red. 2-disc set, so this does come with the Blu-ray and 4K. We have Universal, the Blu-ray symbol, the Ultra HD. Right down here we have 105, which I guess this is the 105th Shout Factory release, possibly. And down here you have the Shout Factory. So for those that do not know, I've unboxed Scream Factories before on here, but I don't think I've done Shout Factories. So Scream Factory is a branch of Shout Factory. Shout Factory is the overall brand, and these Scream Factories are from them. So that's their more horror, retro line in the Scream Factory brand, whereas the Shout Factories are just regular titles that they re-release. Let's go ahead and look at the back right here. We have some images from the film. Up here at the top, you have the synopsis of the film. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, including 1978 Best Picture. Down here we have the special features, new interviews with actor John Savage and producer Michael Dealey, audio commentary with cinematographer Vilmos Zazrad and film journalist Bob Fisher, deleted and extended scenes on the Blu-ray, interview with the film critic David Thompson on the Blu-ray, theatrical trailer, Blu-ray, and still gallery. So all of the special features on this film are on the Blu-ray. They are not on the 4K, so that's worth noting right there. Down here you have the casting list. You have the specs of the film right there. You have the Shout Factory, the Universal, all that good stuff at the bottom. The film was made in 1978. Let's go ahead and take it out of the case, guys. Let's look at this exact same case on this, but you do get that traditional 4K Ultra HD right there on the actual case. Let's go ahead and flip it to the side. You got the same side and the same reverse on that one. So let's go ahead and open this up, guys. And I love the disc art on this. This is pretty awesome disc art right here. You have the 4K Ultra HD. You have the Blu-ray disc, so different artwork for each, and that's a nice touch. I really like it when they do that on these kind of releases right here. But the coolest thing on this is that, they have this on most Scream Factory titles, but you have the reversible cover art. I'm glad to see they did not lose that with the 4K version, because that is definitely awesome. So you reverse that and you get the traditional poster VHS artwork on the cover right there, which is super awesome. I love that little touch that Shout Factory and Scream Factory does. Right here, you got a different spine. Same reverse, except for it's blue. So, well, you got a couple of new images. You got Christopher Walken, and then you got Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep on these images right there. So, pretty awesome presentation, guys. So, go ahead and stand by for my review of the film and thoughts on the overall presentation. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. And before I move on to the review portion of this video, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Go ahead and become a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel. And guys, please just go ahead and like this video also. You see that little thumbs up button down there? It's a little bitty thumbs up button. Should be about right here on the video. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Like the video. Help this video out. Move it up through the YouTube algorithm so it can get to more people. So more people can watch it and become a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel. I would definitely appreciate that. And go ahead and comment down below if you have any thoughts on Deer Hunter or my review of it. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys, because this film came out in 1978. It won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It is directed by Michael Cimino and stars Christopher Walken, Robert De Niro, and Meryl Streep. His 4 friends go from a wedding to a hunting trip to experiencing the horrors of war together in Vietnam. So Guys, look, I have never seen Deer Hunter. This is the first time that I've seen it, and this movie has got some serious heavy hitters in this film. You got Robert De Niro, what some people would consider to be one of, if not the greatest living actor that's ever lived. You have Meryl Streep, what many would consider to be the greatest living actress to ever live. So, I mean, this is a phenomenal cast. Christopher Walken, you got John Savage, John Chazelle, like so many people in this film, so many amazing actors and actresses. So it pains me to say, guys, that I did not enjoy this film. I really couldn't get into it. I didn't like it. It was super long at 3 hours, and it honestly, like, it didn't need to be. It could have told this story, the story they were trying to tell, in way less time. And I'm not somebody that doesn't appreciate a longer film as long as the story calls for it. And I just didn't think that this one did. Technically, from a filmmaking perspective, direction-wise, I think that Cimino did a fantastic job directing this film. It looks incredible, looks amazing. Just the cinematography, tons of incredible, amazing shots, especially in particular that first hour when you see like the scenery, the mountains, when they're actually up in the hills deer hunting. Those are some of my favorite parts of the film, is in that first hour. It's when they get into the Vietnam War and just the way it's structured from that point on. It's very odd and different. And they're trying to go for this kind of conveying of the PTSD that the war veterans had when they came back from the war. And I just don't think they did a good job kind of really conveying that emotion and getting you into the psyche and the mindsets of these characters, in particular Christopher Walken. And I do enjoy Christopher Walken as an actor. He's fallen into the more comedic realms in recent years. With movies like Joe Dirt and stuff. And, you know, I just didn't buy into his character in this. And it kind of led to a scene at the very end with him and Robert De Niro that it just played kind of silly to me. And it was supposed to be really dramatic, really heartfelt, really emotional. And I just didn't get any of that from these performances or these characters. And there's a scene in particular with Christopher Walken where he just breaks down and starts crying right in the middle of the film, and it's just, I didn't get anything from it. So, I mean, this movie, I appreciate it on a technical aspect, but to be honest, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me, and I appreciate classic films. I love tons of old films, but yeah, this one, it won Best Picture. It has a phenomenal cast, but it's just not my type of movie. If I had to slap a rating on it, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10, just kind of average, and I give it that because it is a classic. And it does have some really great technical qualities to it. There's some good performances in the movie. I just couldn't connect with it from a watcher standpoint. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and talk about just the technical aspects of it, because I did not really enjoy the 4K quality of this either. It's very dark throughout. It's very grainy. Like this is one of the lower quality 4Ks I've seen, and I know that Shout Factory is just getting into these 4K transfers, but I just didn't think it was that great. And to be honest, like, I watched the Blu-ray, and that looked a lot better to me. So it could just be me. You could have a different experience with it, but I did not enjoy the 4K aspect of this film. I didn't think it was worth the purchase. But as far as the special features, guys, some really good special features just diving into the psyche of this film. They had some good intentions with making this. They had some good messages that they wanted to try to deliver. I just don't think they got them across very well. Some very interesting special features, though, that makes the purchase almost worth it. But with the quality of the disc and the movie itself just not being that good to me, I can't say I recommend picking up this 4K edition of Deer Hunter. But that does it for my review, guys, of the 4K version of Deer Hunter. I hope you enjoyed it. As for my channel, as things going forward, I do have my return of the Haunting of Mid-Level. My horror show is coming back tomorrow, Chapter 7 of that. So if you're a big horror fan, definitely tune in to the Haunting of Mid-Level tomorrow. I'm going to try to have that out around 3 o'clock. I can't say I'm going to commit to a weekly schedule for the Haunting of Mid-Level, but it is something I want to try to get back into rotation on this channel, definitely as we head into September and October, you know, the big Halloween month with horror films and stuff coming out. And this Friday, guys, I'm going to be on Talkin' TV's channel to do a watch along of the Watchmen film. I've got it ready in this 3-pack that I showed off on my physical media report yesterday, which you can also check out if you want to know everything new coming out this week and all the physical media announcements coming up. Also, I did my July haul this past Sunday night that you can check out as well. And that just about does it, guys. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more reviews and physical media based content, collection hauls, and all that great stuff. Go ahead and comment down below your thoughts on Deer Hunter, and we'll see you next time.